Konnichiwa mina, boku wa Jeremy desu. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Today is day 331. It is Thursday, November 27th, 2014, and I hope that you're well. I'm just about to start doing my workout. Now, it's been a while since I've actually done it. I guess since it's been about a week, because last time I managed to get time in for one was when I was in Vancouver at the River Rock, as you saw the video there in the weight room. So lately I've been having that kind of an issue where it's just taken me a while to get the time to actually do stuff, and plus I've been having my bout usually of heart palpitations. So when I have those, I try not to do workouts just because I don't want to overstrenulate things, and just because you never know what's going to happen. When I talked to the doctor about it a couple of years ago, he said that it was just something I'm going to have for the rest of my life. Oh joy. So like a minor heart arrhythmia and whatnot. So I just try not to push too far with that. So feeling alright today, aside from my back. I've got this weird pain like right in here. It's been driving me nuts off and on, and now it's kind of transferring over to this side. Do you ever get that pain transference? It's annoying. Anyway, so what I was going to say is when you're having bouts like this where there's lots of times between when you're actually going to be lifting weights and stuff like that, you need to be careful when you start up again. When you do like a full range of things, like almost on a daily basis or every other day, and you get into that, what's the word for it? The thing of just doing it all the time, then you get used to it. You can lift more, you can lift more weight, longer periods, that sort of a thing. But if you leave it for a while and you're just getting back into it, it's not a good idea to do that, to jump into it right away doing that. You want to kind of ease yourself back into it. It won't take you as long to get back into it as it would if, say, you're just starting out with weightlifting and things like that. But at the same time, you don't want to overdo your muscles and stuff like that too. Now, there's a lot of different schools of thought when it comes to stretching, and lately it's been kind of really divisive, right down the middle. There's people that think that it's really good for you to do weightlifting, and then stretches and stuff before you start off, because it's supposed to warm you up and things. But then there's the other group of people, which I've also seen on a lot of the bodybuilder sites on YouTube and things, that say it's not a good idea to do stretches first, because then you overdo it with your arms, and you actually cut down on the amount that you're able to lift, or and that your muscles can actually handle for the day. So it actually causes fatigue even more. So you should actually save the stretching until the very end of things. My way of doing it is that way. I don't tend to do stretches before I start, at least not too much. Like the one that I tend to do is just kind of like for 30 seconds I do small twists and stuff, especially if I'm doing an arm day, that kind of thing, or shoulders or whatnot, because you have your rotator cuff and things, and you just don't want to overdo that too much. Stretching kind of helps with it, at least it helps with me, but everybody's different, of course, so it's hard to say. I know personally, with my workout experience, which isn't very professional in any way, shape, or form, it's just what works for me, is you just have to find your own way of doing things. You can look at the proper way to lift, that's what I do. Like I'll watch Vince Del Monte or Mike Chang or Athlete X or a few of those other channels, and just to see how to properly lift things, because I never actually get to make it into a gym and have it done like in person. But you can kind of watch to see the basic motions, and then you can look and see what they suggest to do, and then you find out what works for you. One of the things that Vince Del Monte actually suggested has been working for me with the chest workout that I really enjoy, where you make sure to hold down when you're in the down position with your dumbbells. You want to make sure to hold it for 2 seconds down below and then back up. And that really does a good workout right in this area here. I really want to get that machine that I saw at the River Rock there, where it's got the pulley system sort of thing. You can have them right at the top, and you move forward and then you bring them down like this, or you have them in the middle and you bring them like this, or you have them below and you can bring them up like that. I would love that. I have no idea where I'd put it. I really don't. I mean, it was a hard enough thing figuring out where to put all my other equipment. So I actually like how it is, having them side by side like that, and there's the other one over there. I just think it works out pretty well. Ooh, as I trip and fall. I don't know where I'd put it in here if I had it. And actually, believe it or not, the Marcy thing that I have, I moved it pretty much by myself, so it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. You just have to kind of pull and push and do a whole bunch of other stuff without taking it apart. Anyway, also, I wanted to tell you guys a couple of other things. Number one, I just found out today that Ayumi Hamasaki is going to be releasing a Valentine's album coming out January 28th, and it is along her collection of classical versions. So it'll be songs that she's done before, but with a classical twist, like music and stuff, like an orchestrated sort of thing. And I love those. I really think they're great. I have her My Story, and what was the last one called? A Classics or A Classics. She always does that A with the, every year has a different kind of design to it that she does. That's her thing. And I also got, I don't want to disturb him too much. He's kind of hard to see in here. Yeah, I don't think you guys would be able to see him. But I got another betta fish. Oh, there, you can kind of see his fins moving around. There we go. He matches the color of the rocks. I'm not sure if that was the best idea to do. Well, there you go. There he's moving around. I don't have a name for him yet. I gotta think of one. My other ones were kind of more Sailor Moon related, but he's by himself. I'm doing a little test to see if in a different jar I don't actually kill a betta fish. And because I'm pretty sure it was the tank that did it. And when I went to the pet store today, Total Pet, I told them, I'm like, yeah, this is not a good tank. And the lady was really surprised and kind of upset because she was saving up to get one of them. And I'm like, well, maybe it's just me. I don't know. It's like, maybe I made the realization that Taylor Swift should have made. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for today. So just, oh, I know, it's not quite it for today. With the workouts and stuff like that, a good way to start doing it, and what I've started doing now, is load yourself up with protein to give yourself energy, especially if you're getting really tired in the day, like if it's right after work. If you take a protein-enriched drink, like I have the whey powder ones, the cookies and cream is my favorite flavor, but I've had double chocolate and things like that. But I mix other things into it too, like a banana. I alternate between milk and water. Sometimes I do like a half and half kind of a split, or I get those, what are they called now? It's the chocolate protein drink that I really like, Boathouse. I think it's Boathouse. Maybe it's not. But you can get them at Cooper's or Safeway, and they're really, really good. They're right by the produce aisle at Safeway, and well, at Cooper's as well. Same area that you would get those fruit drinks that I tried, like the purple carrot strawberry ones and whatnot. But you just mix them in there, and I've discovered I may have a intolerance to creatine, but maybe not specifically creatine itself, but the specific brand that I've been using. I'll have to keep looking into it, but every time I add it in there, I just get this weird feeling of like you're hungry, but you're not, and it just increases into this really annoying pain. So I may stop using that. The glutamine I also add into it. Glutamine works great. It's pretty much colorless. It just blends in with everything. But whatever you can, and when I make them, it makes enough for 2 cups, so or 2 glasses, 8-ounce glasses, or whatever the hell size they are. And then I'll have one before doing my workout. Usually I end up doing my workouts after dinner or in the evening or whatever, so I'll have one before and then one afterwards, so you have that kind of encasing of it sort of thing. I can't have the protein drink while I'm doing a workout because it actually makes me sick because of the sweetness and stuff of it. So I usually just stick with water, or what I've done recently is the Sobe Energize Mango Melon. I really, really like this flavor, and it's really, really good. It's got added vitamin C, ginseng, chamomile, and hibiscus. And ginseng for men is a very big, good thing to have. It helps raise your testosterone levels, whereas it's also why I use whey powders over soy protein, because soy is actually bad for men in terms of it raises your estrogen levels, and which attack your testosterone levels. And testosterone is what you need. It's what makes you a man. No, I'm just kidding. But it helps with your muscle development and things like that too. So try to stick with things that are not so soy related. And things that'll help increase your testosterone levels, especially if you're trying to do bodybuilding. I'm not really doing a bodybuilding type thing. I'm not going for like He-Man type thing, like obviously. I just want to do something more than what I was before, and I feel really good after a while, you know, and stuff. So you kind of get addicted to it, and it's a good thing to get addicted to. So yeah, okay, now I'm finished talking. I'll see you guys tomorrow, which of course is Friday, and I should have a song, hopefully, so we'll see how that goes. Jamatane, have a great day, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.